Hello everyone, my name is Canvas and welcome back to Nascar 25 Online.
Green, green. Car outside.
We had our first wrecking record time, which put me in the top 10 heading towards turn 1,
Car outside.
as the guy on the outside decided to be a ghost. Good for them, I guess. I will try to make an outside move work on the mighty 82.
Car outside.
We have similar speed, but I think I have a chance. And the top 6 is heading towards turn 3 in one group, which is certainly not going to end well. But for me that could be good news.
One low.
Yeah, they are squeezing each other into the wall quite hard,
One outside.
which put me in the top 5,
Inside now.
make it top 4.
Clear inside.
As someone is taking the legendary grass line, starting lap 2.
Clear bottom.
In turn 1 and 2 I will try to go a bit lower than the others, so maybe I can make a move. Yeah, I could take P3 with that,
Outside now.
and the 5 is in the wall, so second place is on the table. We made some minor contact, but at this point the position is mine.
One low. Outside now. Clear up top.
I might lose a position here,
Clear bottom.
especially after testing the wall.
One inside. Clear low.
The leader was taken care of,
Car high.
and almost me as well.
Outside.
But with that I'm kinda safe in second place, starting lap 3. But I did lose some momentum, so I will have to give this place up probably. I will try a switch back, maybe it will work.
One up high.
Yeah, I think I could take it back at this point. I sent him towards the wall a little bit, but that's fine.
Stay low. Clear outside.
And with that I'm second. Why would he do that? Oh, I can see why.
Up. You got the lead. One inside.
Okay, survived, and with that I'm leading for the first time ever. I can sense the danger. The outside worked the last time.
Inside door.
Okay, maybe now I didn't, but I can still survive this.
Inside now.
No, never mind.
We just lost the lead.
Okay, now it seems to be over. The ripple effects of everything that has been going on can still be seen, but at this point I don't really have anything to lose,
Outside door.
as someone shot for the smallest gap I have ever seen.
White flag right here.
There's another problem, can I stay out of it?
Inside now.
Of course not.
Clear inside.
Oh, it's a 5, we have been fighting before,
Three wide. Clear inside.
as someone took the only escape road available.
One up
The
high.
32 has claimed another victim.
Clear bottom. Clear low if you want it.
I will have to wait a bit more for my first win.
Green, green, green.
Since I set the fastest lap of the last race, I'm starting from pole for the first time. So hopefully this time I will come out of turn 1 in one piece. I will go to the bottom so nobody can take my inside. So far so good.
Inside.
I do have a challenger. He has a good run on me, but I'm still way ahead. Okay, I'm giving him
Clear
space,
inside.
but he couldn't hold it. So I'm still in the lead.
Here's Johnny.
One on the bottom. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused.
I forgot to take into consideration the 32 factor,
10 to go.
but it would have been too easy anyway to just lead for the whole time. From now it's a proper challenge. Hopefully I don't have too much damage. The car feels
One up
quite
high.
okay, yeah, it's not too bad. As I have a good run on 2 people immediately. And also they are going free wide turn 3, which is not going to end well once again. Although they seem to be quite cultured. Yeah, I got 2 positions. I'm up to P8 at the end of lap 3. Hopefully I can make up another spot going into turn 1. That was a decent slap between the 2 Fords,
There. One up high.
and that did in fact give me 1 position,
Inside now.
although barely,
Outside.
but I will take the outside as soon as possible. Once again I'm fighting with the 5.
Car outside. Clear outside.
I would have gone for the middle, but I didn't have the speed.
Clear, clear.
And someone is actually having a good run behind.
One bottom.
Maybe I can squeeze in there.
Clear low
Okay,
if
he
you
wasn't
want it.
quite clear, but I was barely there, to be honest.
Car inside. All clear.
As he miraculously missed the 32's attack this time.
Outside.
Someone was very slow in the wall. I have a feeling why he got in there,
Wide.
but we'll both overtake him.
Outside now.
And then I'm back to fighting with this colorful Blaney livery, which I actually quite like.
All around.
But the Grey Mustang got me back. He had a very good run out of turn 4. I couldn't really challenge that. So for the first time in quite a while, I'm actually clear going into a turn.
One on the bottom.
But that didn't last long. Someone is already up my inside. Yeah, that guy was hit earlier, but actually he has quite some speed.
Outside now.
So I'm back to fighting with the Grey Mustang.
Clear
I
outside.
have the inside, which is favorable around
Car
here.
outside.
Also, I hope.
Clear outside.
He had a good run on the outside, but he did end up hitting the wall.
Outside now.
So this is not over.
3 wide. Halfway
I'm using
point
all the
right
check available.
there. Clear high.
I'm barely clear, but I think I have the move done. And someone is very slow on the apron. I wonder why.
Car outside.
That breakdancing must have been the 32's best move so far. Okay, the 12 hit the wall, which is giving me a good run.
5 to go this time.
Although he didn't lose that much speed, I will try around the outside, but I much prefer the inside here, to be honest. Okay, couldn't really challenge him. And when I look at the progress, I'm P8 or lap 8. I think I'm not going to be able to make the top 3, but I will try to make up as many positions as possible. And yet again, there is a hit on the ball. So far, I couldn't really use these opportunities. Okay, it's getting very loose for some reason on the entry. They both went a bit wide, battling with each other, so that's giving me a chance.
Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, okay, that's P7.
Car inside. 3 wide.
I did not even see that coming.
Clear inside. Inside now.
Okay, well, I kept my place at least.
Clear low.
Okay, now I'm having a actually good run on the 12 as we enter lap 10. I will be on the outside, which I don't really like, but I'm quite far ahead. Yes, I finally got it done. And also the 43 had a very bad run out of turn 2 for some reason, so
Clear high if you
I
want
can be in the top 5. It's still 2.5 laps to go. So there is some potential in this race. And I also seem to be faster than the Mustang in front of me. Okay, 2 laps to go. I will probably not be able to take him into this turn yet.
it. 1 high.
Although he's trying a very wide line, which is so far not really working for him. So that is immediately P4 actually. So I might take it back and I might have a chance for a top 3, especially with the contribution of the 32.
Clear inside.
And also whoever that victim was very nice to move out of the way to not cause an even bigger incident. And actually, I am in P3 starting the last lap.
White flag right here.
So I will be very happy to just keep this. I think with the pace I had at the beginning, I should have had a chance at the win, but having a podium finish, even if there is no podium in NASCAR, would be more than enough for me, considering everything that happened. So at this point, I'm just trying to go with zero risk.
Car low.
Although he's quite a bit faster. And I did slide up to the outside. Okay, he's having a run on me, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Top 5. Great job.
P3 after being taken out is great.
Go, go, go. Inside.
Starting from P6 is pretty good.
Clear low if you want it.
Hopefully I will be able to take this. And maybe even get P5 on the way.
All clear.
Yeah, they had a bad run behind me, so I'm quite clear in both directions. Although the 12 in front of me got a bit loose, so I might have a chance against him here. No, he's actually quite tidy, although put 2 wheels on the apron.
Inside.
There was a bit of space on the outside, but I did hit the wall. After 4 laps, he did make a mistake after all.
Inside.
This might be my chance. I'm not quite there yet,
Outside now.
but he's not really taking the inside anyway. Okay, we are fairly even. This will be a close fight. The middle is preferred around here from what I've seen. So I should be in a good spot. Yeah, he's mostly tidy as well.
You're all clear.
But I did build some momentum, so it's mine.
10 to go now.
I caught up with the battle for a second. And the guy in third place had to check up to not get into the back of the other person.
1 high.
So I might be able to take his place.
3
Especially that I'm on the inside of him.
wide. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, I'm sliding up a bit, but I got it done.
Top 5, great finish.
Another third place. I'm satisfied with that.
Green, green. Outside.
Starting from where I left off in third place. I have the same cars around me as well.
Far high.
So that is promising because they seem to be quite clean.
1 high.
But this is my first time online in a super speedway. Even if I think Atlanta has a bit of an identity crisis.
Clear outside.
We are going to do a lot of bump jacking here, which is fun, but it will be dangerous, that's for sure. I had a decent start, keeping my second position.
Clear
Well,
bottom.
I do have a challenger on the inside, and I did get bumped a tiny bit. Okay, that was like a medium amount this time.
Car low.
So I'm already back to
3 wide.
well, officially P3, but it's going to be P5 very soon. Make that P7. Okay, when I check like this, you get out of the rhythm once, and this is how you end up. But they are going like 3 or 4 wide into turn 3, so I will certainly be able to pick up the pieces. Yes, I could hear that from a mile away.
3 wide.
Bye. I managed to catch the leading pair,
Far outside.
and I have a free move on the inside. Well, I couldn't quite keep it down there, so we are still side by side,
Still there.
heading into lap 7. Okay, we're using the apron, apparently that's normal.
Car outside.
And I have a good run on the leader himself,
Clear
but he
all
acted
around.
like I wasn't there. To be fair, I only had my nose in.
Car inside.
I got shoved in the worst place possible, so I lost a bit of momentum,
Car low.
and now the pack is going to eat me.
Clear low.
Someone helped me out with bumping, but he didn't really have a choice there.
Clear low. 1 low.
So now the leading pack is counting up to 7 cars, I think. So this is gonna be a fun 3 laps to go.
Stay high. Clear inside.
The Minecraft car didn't really acknowledge that someone was on his inside, but so far everyone survived it.
Car low.
I'm trying to push him and get to the front. Never mind, I'm
Car low.
pushing the 71, apparently.
Clear inside.
And he got also shoved towards the wall.
1 low.
To be fair, I would be willing to work with anyone. It would be great for both of us, but
2 to go
this
time
group
now.
is quite unorganized.
1 low.
With some massive hits were going on in there,
High.
but so far still everyone is facing the right direction.
Stay high. 1 on the bottom.
If we are 3 wide, that's not going to end well. I think I will just slot in behind for now.
Clear low.
Okay, I hit the wall on my own. It wasn't a big touch, but I lost a lot of momentum just with that
White flag. Keep it up.
as we start the last lap. Okay, so I'm P7. Now that group is only out of 6 cars because I lost so much momentum that I'm not even in touch with them. And there's no one behind me as well, so I can only hope for some carnage going on in front if I want to finish anywhere near the front. Okay, they were sliding up from the apron and they are shoving each other into the wall. Okay, I am catching them, but I don't think this is gonna be enough. Maybe I can take one of them, but
Okay, driver. That's a top 10.
no. Well, P7 it is.
There's the green flag. Car inside.
My first time in Homestead, Miami. Hopefully we won't have to do the line right up at the wall like in real life, because that would be very difficult to pull off every single lap. But so far everyone is going towards the inside, so I think we are safe from
1
that.
on the bottom.
As we are going 3 wide,
4
or make it 4 wide,
Clear bottom.
and I got all of them. So actually, so far this is a good turn 1 and 2 for me. And also having a lot of momentum, but that was because I was going for the wall. Okay, the pack is going to eat me up here
Clear.
as I shimmer to the
10
wall
to go this time.
on the straight, which is completely normal, obviously.
Clear
Am
left.
I going to be shoved in the wall?
Clear.
Barely not. But I will have to fight for this 8th position. So far it looks like I will be able to keep this one at least. I'm happy that the check is wide and I'm going in with a lot of speed, but that's turning me towards the wall very quickly actually. But I did manage to get out of turn 4 quite well.
Clear low if you want it.
So P7 is on the table. Hopefully this time I can avoid the outside wall at least.
Clear
I
inside.
cannot,
Outside door.
as the poor 12 is getting shoved into the wall massively, but that's one position for me.
Car outside.
Make it 2, because someone else also had some problems apparently. So that is P6. Minor touch on the wall at the entry. Okay, they're in 3 wide in front. That will be 4 wide, but the line doesn't concern himself, it making it 5 wide.
Car high.
I will be a bit careful this time. Like, I don't want to shove anyone in the wall. I did still slide up a bit, but so far everyone is surviving.
3 wide.
So I'm happy not to kill anyone in the first 3.5 laps. Okay, I think I can get to P2 here, if I'm quick enough.
Clear high if you want it.
Okay, got a bit of a touch, maybe it wasn't at the right place.
Car inside. Clear
Okay,
inside.
I'm still in a good position, never mind.
Bottom. Car high.
Okay, I think I can
3
save
wide.
this.
4 wide.
I can.
Car low.
No, I cannot. Well, I had a good run.
Keep your chin up. We'll get things turned around.
That was another set of eventful NASCAR online races. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, please consider subscribing so you won't miss the next video. But until then, goodbye.